Good morning. So this reading is for Thursday, October 2nd, and I'm just going to pull a little bit around our past, our present, and our future. And this one's only available on YouTube and Rumble, Tarot and Astrology with Michelle. Current energy. And future energy. So looking here, bottom of the deck, I'm getting the High Priestess. The High Priestess is trusting your intuition. So it's coming from a very balanced place. There's something, it feels like an unfolding. Something is unfolding. It's almost like you've got something wound up like a sleeping bag or a roll of something and you're kind of pushing it out. That's what I'm picking up. That kind of unraveling, unrolling something here. So when I look at the past, I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles, which is all about your stability. This is why you're able to trust your intuition, because you've been doing the work, focusing on grounding yourself, finding that internal alignment. And then I get the Fool card, so creating a new beginning, but from a balanced place. And the Sun card, focused on hope and optimism, moving forward. And so when I look at the current energy here, not surprised to see the Ace of Pentacles, because we have the Fool showing up here, and it feels like a lot of hope and optimism are leading to something grounded and stable because you have been doing the work, coming across grounded and stable, all connected to the High Priestess, trusting your intuition on the steps that you need to take in order for this to become real. Knight of Pentacles, planning for your future. So really being methodical in your approach. This is not a fast-moving energy. Whatever you're unraveling, whatever you're unfolding here, you're being very strategic and making sure that things are going to line up the way that you want them to. And that's what I'm getting here with the King of Swords. King of Swords, a lot of clarity, a lot of decision-making. This is what's taking its time, because you want to act from a place of feeling like things are balanced. And so it's continuously checking in with yourself because of all the change that has happened here over the last several months, really over the last year. And it feels like stabilizing so that you're moving forward from that stable place, really being thoughtful around the choices that you're making and the movements that you're making. And so when I look into the future and I see the Queen of Cups, this is a lot of self-love and self-care. And so as you're moving forward, it's continuously checking in with yourself, spending whatever time that you need in order to stay grounded, focusing here on your intuition. Now, the Four of Cups is showing up here, and the Four of Pentacles. So the future energy is a lot of just continuously checking in with yourself to make sure things are grounded and stable. The Four of Cups is connected to some sort of sadness and disappointment, this need to break out of something here that feels a little bit stuck. Holding on to something here in the past did not serve you well. Any kind of, I don't want to say negative emotions, because it doesn't feel like it was overly negative, but it definitely feels like you hit some sort of stuck energy in the past. And you did a lot of work to ground yourself and be able to start taking steps that move forward. And so now it's continuously reminding yourself, you don't want to find yourself back in that place. You want to continuously move forward, because that Four of Pentacles is you holding on to everything that you have. So not really giving yourself an opportunity to grow and expand, not the way the energy is coming through. So as these cards really do speak to stability, they also speak to no movement. And you're in this phase now where you're ready to move forward. You're ready to go after what you want. And that here is just continuously nurturing yourself and reminding yourself that you're worthy of what you want. So keep that momentum going. So let's get some more information here. Tell me about that Queen of Pentacles in the past. The Fool. And the Sun. So with the Queen of Pentacles, I'm getting the Nine of Pentacles. It's all about growth and abundance. This is you being able to create the life that you want for yourself. It was a strong motivating factor for you to kind of start looking inward. How do I stabilize myself? There's a lot of chaos that's taking place. There's a lot of chaos in the world in general, and now is not really any different. And so it's stabilizing things within yourself. And that is going to create the calm environment that you want. That's what's giving you the clarity to be able to make decisions and go after something here that really means something to you. And it feels like here with the Tower and the Fool that you had some sort of breakthrough during this period of internal reflection and just working on yourself. The Tower shows up to show you things. It's removing anything that's blocking your vision. That's how it's coming through. This all feels very internal. Clarity, like a fog lifting. So some sort of breakthrough, internal breakthrough connected to the way that you were seeing things, the stability around you and what you needed to do in order to create more of the stability within yourself. That's what the Tower did here. And with the Sun, I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles. And so that Queen of Pentacles is out here twice. And so really acting from a very grounded place, nurturing, caring for yourself, investing in yourself. These are all very solid energies. So let's get this Ace of Pentacles here in the current energy. Knight of Pentacles. And the King of Swords. So with the Ace of Pentacles, I'm getting the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords is clarity. And so again, we've got the King and the Queen out here. They're really giving me the same message. The Queen is this internal knowing that this is going to be the best thing for you to do. And so you know this within yourself. It's connected to your intuition. And so you're moving forward, trusting yourself, relying on the information that's available to you, including what you're able to see. And so I like the way that this is unfolding. I'm getting a lot of stability and just grounding yourself in today and focusing on what you know and acting from the place of, I have all the information I need in order to figure out my next steps. With the Knight of Pentacles, I'm getting the Three of Pentacles, which is teamwork and collaboration. So a lot of planning. Could be another person involved. We do with the King and a Queen out here. I'm picking them up as both your energy. So take it as it resonates for you. You might just be somebody that's focusing on building something with another person. Whether or not you've actually activated that connection or actively working on it may not be the case just yet, but you're planning for it. You're definitely planning on next steps. But something grounded, something that can be built over time. With the King of Swords here, I'm getting the Strength card. So the Strength card, Leo energy, a lot of internal courage. And so all of the movements that you're making now, it's acting from a place of knowing and trusting yourself. And that does take a lot of courage because you're not looking for outside validation. You're finding it all within yourself. And it does take a lot of confidence, but it feels like you got yourself here. And now it's acting from that place, moving forward. I don't get the sense that you're second guessing yourself, but I get that you used to. I'm getting the sense that you did used to second guess yourself. Not anymore. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Four of Cups. So I'm going to say the message that I'm getting connected to the future energy is that there was a point in time where the fear of the unknown scared you. And the reason that you got yourself stuck into a situation was not intentional. You didn't intend to get stuck, but there was this fear of failure, fear of moving forward that really halted your progress. And that's what I'm getting that you're nurturing right now. And so the second guessing in the past is connected to this. It's like, well, what if I make a mistake? What if things don't go the way that I want? What if I make the wrong decision here? And it kind of leads to this overthinking and that really stuck mentality, but it feels like you're nurturing yourself through that. So with the Queen of Cups, I'm getting the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is leaving something behind, leaving it out in the cold, fostering this love for yourself and reminding yourself that you have the answers within you. You don't need to look for outside validation. You can let all of that go. Any fear of failure, you can let it go. Because even when things don't go the way that you want them to go, there's still learning connected to it. You don't stop. You can always try again in a different way. And so that Four of Cups here with the Unknown card is specific to this deck, and this is exactly what I'm picking up. So when I put the Unknown card down with the Four of Cups, it feels like the stuck was connected to this, I don't know how this is going to play out. So it's better for me not to do anything about it, rather than make a choice or take some sort of action here that I'm going to regret. And so that feels like the stuck energy, that you're kind of breaking that mentality right now, breaking out of just that way of thinking and approaching things because of all the work that you've been doing. All of the stability here is continuing in the future, where you're acting from a grounded place. And anytime this kind of fear comes to the surface, or this, well, what if it doesn't go the way that I want it to go? It feels like you're going to work through that. You're not going to listen to that voice. You're going to find a way to overcome it. And that's exactly what I'm getting here with the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, painful ending connected to the past. So this really speaks to all the healing that you've done, because the Four of Pentacles had you rebuilding a very solid foundation. And it's being able to trust the foundation that you've built. All of the stability that I'm picking up here in the past, even in the current energy, this is you knowing that you've done this, that you are not going to go back into a bad, dark place. You're overcoming this. You continue to overcome it. It's more of the way it's playing out in the future. It's showing up here, but more of as a reminder of how far you've come. And one last time, or maybe one more time, let's remind ourselves that we don't have to fall into that old trap. That didn't get us where we wanted. We're in a much better place now. We're planning for the future. We're building something grounded and stable. We're planning it out so that it is going to align with what we want. So any kind of fear of failure or any fear of the unknown here, it's going to be mitigated because you're planning for it. You're planning for things to happen. You're coming up with contingencies here. Well, what if it doesn't go exactly the way that I want? Okay, well, I can try again in a different way, or I can try a different avenue altogether. And so it feels like this is kind of the evolution of you and where things are going. So this is a reading for Thursday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.